Good morning. Excuse me. Let's start that over again. Good morning. Welcome to the 2024 Gandhi King season for nonviolence. My name is Reverend Rafe Ellis, and I am the Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader at Columbia Center for Spiritual Living in Columbia, Maryland. The Gandhi King season for nonviolence commenced on January 30th, and it marks the 64 calendar days between the memorial anniversary of the assassinations of Mahatma Gandhi and that of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. on April 4th. The Gandhi King Season for Nonviolence was co-founded in 1998 by Dr. Arun Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi's grandson, and the Association for Global New Thought. The objective is to create an awareness of nonviolent principles and practices to heal, transform, and empower our lives and our communities. The daily practices are designed to educate and inspire individuals and organizations alike to actively seek nonviolent means by which to empower ourselves and others to coexist in peace and to prosper in community. So today is day 29, February 27th. And the thought for today is forgiveness. And what the reading shares is, when we forgive, we do not condone hurtful behavior. When we realize that there is something within us that is more important than this hurtful experience, we are free to let go of the past and move on with our lives. In doing so, we open our hearts to the humanity of those we forgive. As we forgive others, we are teaching the mind to respond with forgiveness everywhere, even to the misdeeds and mistakes of our own past. And if I have treated a particular person badly, even if I can no longer win that person's forgiveness, I can still win the forgiveness of myself. Then there's a quote from Gerald Jumplowski. The results of forgiveness is the stopping of the cycle of anger within ourselves and in the world. Peace will come to the world when each of us takes the responsibility of forgiving everyone, including ourselves, completely. So before I get to our call for action today, I will share with you a recent experience. I was recently reunited with my birth family after over 35 years of estrangement. And I will suffice it to say it was a very toxic environment growing up. And during that 35 years of separation, I did a tremendous amount of forgiveness work. And then when I was presented with the opportunity to reconnect, I got to check in with myself and to really look in all the nooks and crannies and ask myself, is there any residue? Is there anything left that needs to be swept out to clean my house? And I didn't find anything. And so when I went to be with my birth mother as she was in hospice, there was still some human mental noise, wondering, had I really done the work? And what I realized is that sometimes that's the best freedom we get, because sometimes there is no opportunity to actually reconnect with, or sometimes it's not safe, sometimes it's not appropriate to reconnect with perpetrators. And in this particular instance, it was perfect. And when I walked into her room, I was palpably aware that there was no barrier, that only love was in that room. And even in her dementia, we found a level of communication that still astounds me, that I'm still processing. And it's a whole new level of freedom that I didn't even know was available to me. And so I really encourage you to sit with this idea of freedom, to search within yourself, and to know that true forgiveness has nothing to do with okey-dokin poor behavior or putting yourself in a place to be harmed again. That's not what forgiveness is about. Forgiveness is about giving those people who have harmed us in this physical realm free passage through our mind, so that when they come up, they move right on through, that we don't continue to harm ourselves by holding on to them, by activating all of our bodily functions that produce toxins from that place of anger and resentment. There is a level of freedom that will blow your mind. And so our call to action today is this: I am willing to let go of the past and forgive those who have hurt me and towards whom I feel anger. I will forgive myself. Today I will write a letter of forgiveness to someone. And I will add, today I will write a letter of forgiveness to myself. Choose whether or not to mail the letter to the someone else, and absolutely mail the letter to yourself. And when it arrives, find a quiet place and read it to yourself, from yourself. Have a fabulous day, beloveds. Go be peace.